Welcome to Dive Zone, your space to go deeper into English, one episode at a time. If you're enjoying the journey, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a deep dive into language learning.
How do you even start a conversation in English?
Good question. And just before we dive in, don't forget, there's a free PDF you can download that includes all the phrasal verbs and expressions we use in this episode, and we'll explain them all clearly at the end, like we always do.
Okay, great. Because I think I'm not the only one who feels awkward when trying to start a conversation in English. Like, where do you even begin?
I get it. Starting is the hardest part, not just in English, but in any language. There's that fear. What if I say something wrong or sound weird?
Or the other person just looks at you and doesn't reply.
Oh yeah, that awkward silence. But honestly, starting a conversation is more about mindset than grammar. If you go in thinking, I need to say something perfect, you'll freeze. But if you go in with curiosity, you'll feel more natural.
Curiosity?
Yeah, ask yourself, what would I say if I wasn't trying to impress anyone? What if I just wanted to connect?
So it's not about showing off your vocabulary.
No, it's about showing interest. You don't need fancy words. You need real energy. Like, if you're in a coffee shop and someone next to you is reading a book you love, you can just say, I love that book. That's it.
That's so simple, but somehow it feels scary.
Because we overthink. We think in paragraphs. But conversations happen one sentence at a time. Sometimes even one word is enough.
I always feel like my English is too slow. Like, I want to sound fluent, but in my head I'm searching for words.
That's completely normal. You know what helps? Having a few ready-made phrases in your back pocket.
Like what?
Like, hey, do you mind if I join you? Or, is this seat taken? Or, I love your accent, where are you from? Small, friendly openers. You don't have to invent new ones every time.
Okay, that's smart. So it's not about creating new sentences all the time. It's more about reusing tools you already know.
Exactly. And it's okay to pause. People are usually patient if they see you're trying. You don't need to rush.
But what if I say something wrong?
Then you just say, sorry, I meant, and fix it. Nobody's judging you for trying. And honestly, people make grammar mistakes in their native language all the time.
True, I do that in Indonesian too.
See? Language isn't about perfection. It's about connection. Starting a conversation is about opening a door, not building a house.
That's such a great way to put it.
So start small. Make a comment. Ask a simple question. Smile. Use your tone. It's not just about words. It's about energy.
What about in more formal situations, like at work or school?
You can start with shared context, like, hi, I noticed you're also in this class, or, hey, I liked your presentation. Simple comments open conversations.
And if they don't reply much?
Then, you've done your part. Some people just aren't open at that moment. Don't take it personally. Try again with someone else.
It's like working out. The more you do it, the easier it gets.
Exactly. You train your courage. Your fluency grows as your confidence grows.
I'm starting to think the fear I have isn't about the language. It's about rejection.
That's a big insight. Most people aren't afraid of talking. They're afraid of being ignored or misunderstood. But here's the truth. Every conversation is practice. There's no such thing as failure if you're learning from it.
So I should just talk more?
Talk more. Listen more. Don't try to be perfect. Try to be present.
Okay, so how would you start a conversation with a stranger in a cafe?
I'd look for a shared moment. Maybe they're wearing a band shirt I like. I'd say, you like that band? Or maybe they're having trouble with their phone charger. I'd offer help.
So it's not about thinking of a perfect line. It's about noticing something and reacting to it naturally.
Exactly. It's not performance, it's presence.
This is making me feel less scared already.
Good. And remember, the more curious you are, the less anxious you'll feel.
I love that. So curiosity is the key.
Always.
You know what's funny? I've been learning English for years, but I still hesitate before speaking.
You're not alone. It's something even advanced learners feel. Fluency doesn't always mean confidence, and starting a conversation takes a certain kind of emotional courage.
That's true. Sometimes I understand everything in my head, but can't push the words out of my mouth.
That's usually fear speaking, fear of being judged, misunderstood, or ignored.
So what can I do with that fear?
Acknowledge it. Don't try to erase it. Understand it. Say to yourself, I feel nervous, but I'm still going to speak.
I like that. It's like saying, I'll speak even if I'm scared.
Exactly. That's real bravery. Starting a conversation is more about the heart than the mouth.
I've noticed the people who speak naturally aren't always the ones with perfect grammar. They're just confident.
Right. People connect to energy, not grammar. You could say something simple like, nice day, isn't it? And make someone smile. It's not the sentence, it's how you say it.
I've also realized that the fear gets bigger when I don't practice.
That's so true. When you avoid speaking, your brain builds the fear bigger and bigger. But when you practice, you prove to yourself that you can do it.
So it's like a loop. The more I avoid, the more I doubt. The more I try, the more I believe.
Exactly. Every time you try, even if it feels awkward, you're strengthening your confidence muscle.
But how do I know what to say when someone starts a conversation with me?
You don't need to have a full speech. Just respond naturally. Use short answers. Smile. Ask a small question back.
Like, if someone says, "Hi, where are you from?" I can just say, "I'm from Indonesia. You?"
Perfect. That keeps the conversation going. Most conversations are just a flow of short questions and answers. You don't need long sentences.
I used to think I had to sound clever or interesting.
But being kind and curious is more powerful than being clever. Ask things like, how's your day going? Or, have you been here before? Easy, warm questions.
And if I make a mistake,
Just laugh a little and keep going. Most people will admire your effort. You're showing them that you're trying. That's admirable.
I feel like I always wait for the right time to speak, but then I miss the moment.
That's a very common feeling. Waiting for the perfect moment is a trap. Start small. Start now. The best moment is the moment you choose.
What do I do if my mind goes blank?
That happens to everyone, even native speakers. Just breathe, smile, and say something simple. Even, sorry, I forgot what I was going to say, is okay.
That sounds human, not robotic.
Yes, don't try to be a perfect machine. Be a real person. That's more memorable.
I also realize that when I speak English with people who are kind, I feel more confident.
Kind people create safe spaces. But here's the secret. You can also create that safe space for yourself. Be kind to yourself when you speak. Don't be your own worst critic.
That's so deep. Be kind to myself, especially when I'm trying.
Absolutely. Learning a language is a brave thing. Talking to strangers is a brave thing. Combine both, and you're already powerful.
Do you think I'll ever feel fully fluent?
I think you'll feel fully free, not because you know every word, but because you trust yourself to begin. Fluency isn't just vocabulary, it's trust.
So the goal is not to speak perfectly, but to speak anyway.
Yes, speak anyway. Start the conversation, even if your voice shakes.
I think this whole conversation helped me more than any grammar book.
Because we're talking about real life, real connection. That's where language truly lives.
I can't wait to try starting more conversations now.
And the more you do it, the less you'll fear it. Start with small talk. Move toward deeper talk. That's the path.
And if I forget a word?
Describe it. Use your hands. Use another word. Communication is flexible. People will help you if they see you're trying.
I love this message so much. It's not about being impressive. It's about being human.
Exactly. Let yourself be human. That's how conversations begin.
Now it's time for the English learning part. Here are the phrasal verbs and expressions we used in this episode. Show up, to be present or take action. Example, she showed up for herself by starting the conversation. Dive in, to begin something enthusiastically. Example, he decided to dive in and talk to the stranger beside him. freeze up, to become too scared or nervous to act. Example, she froze up when it was her turn to speak. 4. Reach out, to initiate contact or connection. Example, he reached out to a new classmate and started talking. 5. Speak up, to express yourself clearly and confidently. Example, she finally spoke up after years of staying silent. 6. Keep going, to continue even when it's hard. Example, he kept going even after being misunderstood. 7. Open up, to start sharing personal thoughts. Example, she opened up about her fear of speaking English. 8. Miss out, to lose a chance or opportunity. Example, he didn't speak and missed out on meeting someone new. 9. Push through, to continue despite fear or difficulty. Example, she pushed through her fear and started a chat. 10. Start off, to begin in a certain way. Example, he started off the conversation by giving a compliment. 11. Build up, to increase gradually, like confidence or fear. Example, her fear built up because she hadn't practiced. 12. Let go, to release something emotionally. Example, she let go of the fear of being judged.
We also used a few English expressions in the conversation. Here they are. Keep it simple. Don't overcomplicate something. Example, he kept it simple by just asking, "How's your day?" One step at a time, to do things slowly and gradually. Example, learning how to speak gets easier one step at a time. Be in your head, to overthink or think too much. Example, she was too in her head to notice how kind the person was.
Don't forget, you can download the free PDF with all of today's phrasal verbs, expressions, meanings, and examples.
Practice them, say them out loud, use them in real conversations. That's how you grow.
And if you're scared to start a conversation, do it anyway.
You don't need perfect grammar to speak. You just need the courage to begin.
Until next time,
Start small, stay kind, keep going.
Thanks for watching Dive English Zone. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like, drop a comment below, and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of our upcoming lessons. See you in the next one.